Hi guys, Yvonne here at Inspirational Growth. Today I want to go ahead and help you, what's up, to start loving yourself. And that's kind of the first stage to help you start growing confidence in order for you to start achieving, going over your goals and going after your dreams. Because if you're not confident in yourself, if you don't have self-love, you really start focusing on other people. And before that, if you get into a relationship or you have other people, your support system just comes from them. And if they disappear or you stay single or people walk away out of your life, then you're left without a support system. So I want to teach you guys to start loving yourselves so that way you can be your own support system. It's really important because a lot of the time in your life, you're going to be by yourself. A lot of people aren't continually going to be pushing you to make your goals. A lot of people aren't going to be pushing you continuously every single day to go after your goals and achieve something. And that's going to be your responsibility. My number one step in helping you self-love is that you want to go ahead and start identifying who you are and find uniqueness and an individuality in your mindset, in you, in your physical body as well. So what you want to go ahead and do, you want to start following your passions. If you don't have any passions, start exploring and start taking on hobbies or taking on new skills. Me personally, one of the hobbies that I always had when I was younger, I played guitar. I acted, I did a whole ton of art projects, and I continue to do that to this day, and that gives me a sense of individuality and uniqueness, and it helps me whenever I'm exploding up here, it helps me relax and stay cool and calm. Another step of finding your uniqueness and individuality is finding a sense of style. Now, a lot of people might be thinking that it's really superficial and it doesn't really matter, but it does matter, because whenever you have a body image and you have a negative body image, that impacts you in your mindset, and that impacts you on how you feel and impacts your confidence, and that confidence impacts on what you're wanting to partake on achieving goals or chasing your dreams. So I'm not saying go overboard and go shopping and get into tons of debt. Oh, that's not so bad. Oh my God! Take your style sense slowly and it will grow with you, and eventually that sense of style will become another aspect that helps you find individuality in who you are. My second step in helping you self-love is that you have to start working on yourself. The very first thing that I always tell people is C, your better future. And what C stands for, S-E-E, the S stands for sleeping. You guys want to go ahead and start finding a balance, because you don't want to go overboard on sleeping or underboard sleeping. Try to find 6 to 8 hours that you're sleeping, so that way you have enough energy throughout the day to become productive. And you're not sleeping overboard, unproductive, and sleeping all day long. The second letter, E, stands for eating. Again, it's just one of those balancing things that you have to figure out, because you don't want to be underneath the nutritional line and you don't want to be overboard in the nutritional line. You want to go ahead and stay in a balance, because if you're not in balance with your eating or food, it could lead to health consequences down the line. And then the last E stands for exercising. And this is one of those big monumental aspects in life that I always recommend that everybody starts doing, because any small amount of exercise can help you keep a positive mindset. It makes you feel better, it makes your body feel better. Once you start accomplishing goals while you're exercising, you feel better by yourself because you've accomplished something physically. And then if you have a bad physical body image, that helps your body image as well. And it's not just about your physical body, guys. It's not about seeing S-E-E, your better future. It's also about developing your mindset and your mind. You want to educate yourself. If you feel like you're not as smart as other people in certain types of knowledge, you want to go ahead and start studying, start taking courses, or just start educating yourself online. There's tons of free knowledge out there. And also keep educating yourself on just self-developing, self-growing. Start listening to different types of podcasts, start listening to different type of music that helps you boost your mind. Start watching different types of videos that also boost your mind and help you grow. Keep watching Inspirational Growth, and keep reading knowledge that is going to continually further your growth. Continually growing your mindset, so that way you stay in a positive mindset and you surround your mentality with positivity. So number 3, and this is kind of this might be kind of I don't want to do that, but I highly recommend that you do. Date yourself. So I was wondering if you go on a date with me. Aw, so romantic. And I am being completely serious. A lot of people always go straight into relationships not knowing who they are, not knowing what they want, not knowing what they like. And it's kind of difficult because whenever you do get in a relationship and that relationship ends, or that significant other is having hard times and you can't really handle that because you haven't built yourself. It's kind of like building a building with walls that aren't structurally sound. So eventually that whole entire building is going to collapse because the walls can't support their own weight. And it's the same thing with the relationship. So you and your significant other are both walls, and the relationship is the building. And if those walls aren't structurally sound, the relationship is going to crumble, and you are going to crumble as well. So go out on solo adventures, go on solo dates, travel by yourself, and start creating your own memories. And once you create these memories, don't share them with anybody else. Just keep them to yourself. So that way you have something that is your own individual memory that you can only talk to yourself about, or that only you can experience. So whenever you go out on these solo adventures, you start figuring out who you are, what you like, what you don't like, and maybe even have conversations with yourself. And that's a really important, crazy but important aspect of dating yourself, is that you start to talk to yourself and you start to unravel your own feelings and your own emotions, and you start to figure out who you truly are underneath all this explosion of weirdness. And then number 4, the step to help you get started on your self-care and your self-love, is start to raise your standards. A lot of people accept mediocrity in life, and it's because they don't understand that they can continue to grow and they can be in a better situation. A lot of people are stuck in negative situations, and a lot of people think that that is the only part in their life that they're ever going to be surrounded by. But you guys have to realize that your life isn't happening to you. Your reaction is the most powerful aspect of what you can control life with. Of course, some events are going to happen and you have absolutely no control over those events, but you do have control over your reaction, and that means that you have control how your life continues on. So raise your standards. Don't think just because you're in a negative situation right now means that you're stuck there. If you seek the knowledge, if you put in the work and you are striving for growth, you can continually become better. It's a slow progress, no doubt about that, but it's progress, and you'll start growing and you'll start becoming better. Alrighty guys, hopefully this video has given you a lot of good advice and tidbits on how to start self-care and self-loving yourself in order to become more productive and become more confident in order for you to start chasing your dream. And I want you guys to know that even though you're probably now professionals on self-care and self-development, that you always have some support right here on this channel and from me, because I'm extremely proud of you guys, because I understand what kind of negative situations that you can come in, what kind of tragedies that life can throw at you. And just know that I know the courage and I know the strength that people need to have in order to overcome those obstacles. So just know that I am super proud of you guys, and know that you will always make it further. You made it this far, and you're not meant to just stay here. You're meant to keep on going. Alright guys, so if you guys want to go ahead and subscribe, that would be great. That lets me know that people are actually interested in my channel, my video, my content. Also, if you want to click that right there, it's going to lead you to some more videos on my channel. Also, if you guys want to go ahead, look at my bio in my channel. The links are there for my Instagram, and the links are there for my Twitter account as well. So that way you can fill your social media with positivity and you can continue to grow wherever you like. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next video.